they find themselves caught in a whirlwind of emotions, struggling with deep, consuming regret over their past actions and the impact those choices had on you. In a moment of painful introspection, they confront a truth that can no longer be avoided: they didn't take you seriously during the most crucial moments of your relationship. What once felt like minor oversights now reveal themselves as significant betrayals. Looking back, they recognize a glaring absence of loyalty, a flaw not rooted in malice but born from an unresolved inner struggle, an inability to let themselves fully feel, to truly connect. Somewhere within them was a persistent fear, a resistance to forming emotional attachments. Unwittingly, they built walls that shielded their vulnerability but also blocked the possibility of genuine intimacy. In this internal reckoning, a profound transformation is taking place. They can no longer run from the reality of what they lost, nor from the person they were. Now, they declare a loyalty to you that is unwavering. No distance, no silence, no separation can diminish it. They are committed, in thought and spirit, to the bond that once existed, and to the possibility of its rebirth. Though they once tried to distract themselves from the overwhelming emotions, they found solace only in the discomfort of facing their shortcomings. Their mind replays scenes of the past with painful clarity, moments they ignored your needs, dismissed your concerns, or allowed pride to speak when love should have. These memories weigh on them like anchors, each one a reminder of the pain they may have caused you, pain that they now feel echoing through their own heart. They want desperately to mend the emotional rift left behind by their absence, their inadequacies, and their poor decisions. And they are comforted, if only slightly, by the hope of sharing meaningful time with you again, of restoring what was lost. Their deepest wish now is to create a sense of security within your relationship, to build a space where love feels safe, where you can trust in not just their words but their consistent, heartfelt actions. Reconciliation is not a whim for them. It's a longing that pulses in their chest, a yearning that demands a chance for conversation, one filled not only with romance but also with raw, honest dialogue about your future together. This moment marks a pivotal period of self-reflection for them. Once, they clung tightly to rigid beliefs, convictions that love should look a certain way or that emotional control equated to strength. Now, they see how misguided they were. Through you, through the relationship you nurtured, they've come to understand the transformative power of empathy, vulnerability, and genuine understanding. These are not merely lessons, they are revelations. With every day that passes in silence, their longing intensifies, fueled by a fierce desire for redemption. They're haunted not only by what they lost but by what they never fully appreciated when it was within reach. They remember the way your presence used to soothe their restlessness, how your voice calmed storms they didn't even realize they carried. And now, they are haunted by the knowledge that they misled you, perhaps not with intentional lies, but with emotional dishonesty. They hid their true feelings, masked their need for closeness with false detachment. That deception, even if born of fear, weighs heavily on their conscience. Yet even in the midst of this inner chaos, a flicker of hope endures, a fragile but persistent belief in redemption and reconciliation. If you believe now that the connection you once shared has ended, that it's too far gone to be revived, they gently, lovingly ask you to reconsider. Your assumption, though entirely understandable, is mistaken. It's like mistaking a passing cloud for the eternal sky. The storms you both endured may have darkened your bond, but they never severed it. It remains strong, enduring, and vital. Every attempt they've made to move on without you only reinforced one unshakable truth: you complete them in a way no one else ever could. Life without you lacks color, meaning, and warmth. It's as though the world has dimmed in your absence. They fear slipping into a life of quiet despair, of pretending they've moved on while their soul aches for you with every breath. They see now how immaturity once let the opinions of others distort their view of what you had. External influences planted seeds of doubt, and instead of defending the love you built, they wavered. But beneath the noise, they always knew the truth: you were, and are, their one true love. The companion they never truly deserved but always hoped they could keep. They're tired of hiding their love behind fear. They yearn to express it freely now, without shame or hesitation. Even when you act indifferent, they sense something deeper, a silent longing for reunion that mirrors their own. Behind your calm facade, they feel the echoes of your desire for connection, for healing. And though they understand your frustration and anger, they are deeply moved by the enduring strength of your love. It astonishes them. In all their life, they've never encountered anyone with the fortitude to love them through chaos, to stay when things got hard, to forgive even when they didn't deserve it. You, more than anyone, have been their anchor. A beacon of grace and resilience in a world that often felt too heavy to bear. You are, to them, the living proof of the universe's kindness, a force of light in the darkest times. For your unwavering presence in their life, they are eternally grateful. You have turned their mundane days into moments of magic. They see you now with new eyes, not just as someone they love, but as the greatest blessing they've ever known. You are their lady luck, their compass, their muse. Even in a chaotic world teeming with distraction and noise, their heart beats for you alone. Your love has sparked a passion in them, one that refuses to be extinguished. Even across the silence, they feel it burning. But amid this love, there is also pain. The ache of separation has settled deep within their chest. They long for the comfort of your embrace, the warmth of your voice, and the peace that only your presence brings. Yet through this pain, they've found clarity. They now recognize the shadows that once loomed over your relationship, people, patterns, and mindsets that sought to divide you. And they vow to be vigilant in guarding your bond against such threats. Their love knows no limits. They believe you can rise above any obstacle together. What you shared is more than just a romance, it's a testament to the human spirit, a symbol of what's possible when two people choose each other, again and again, even when it's hard. They acknowledge the heartbreak they've caused. They know their hesitation made you feel like a second thought. But with time and distance has come a realization so powerful it cannot be denied: you are not a fallback. You are their destiny. From afar, they watch you grow, into strength, into independence, into a radiant force of your own making. Your evolution inspires them, humbles them. It only strengthens their desire to return to you, not as they were, but as someone worthy of standing beside you. Still, this admiration is bittersweet. Because with it comes the sting of absence. They miss you terribly. And now, they find themselves on the brink, caught between the comfort of old patterns and the thrilling, terrifying possibility of a future with you. They stand at a crossroads, facing a choice that could alter the trajectory of their life. And they are ready. Ready to release their fears. Ready to shed the habits that once held them back. This moment of admission, of vulnerability, is real. It's not a performance. It's an earnest offering of the heart. They are evolving. They are learning. They are finally beginning to understand what it means to truly love and be loved. But the silence still looms large. Each day without you stretches endlessly. They don't know when, or if, it will be safe to reach out. The fear of being ignored, of opening up only to be met with more silence, is paralyzing. So they wait, not out of indifference, but out of care. They want to come to you whole, steady, certain. They think back on their past behavior and cringe, remembering moments where they let pride, insecurity, and immaturity lead the way. Those actions no longer align with the person they want to be. Even now, insecurities whisper doubts. What if your attention has drifted elsewhere? What if someone else now holds the space they once did? And yet, they hold on to faith in your bond. They believe in the sacred moments you shared, in the laughter, the intimacy, the soul-deep connection. Nothing has ever compared to it. You're not just a part of their story. You are the story. No one else stirs their soul, their desire, the way you do. Life without you is not just lonely, it's colorless, weightless, wrong. You are in their every thought, even when they try to distract themselves. Your memory lingers like perfume in the air, a constant presence in the quiet of their days. The world feels dimmer without you. Still, they hesitate. Is now the right time? Will the words in their heart be received or misinterpreted? Fear mingles with hope. But through it all, one truth remains unwavering: their passion for you endures. It burns quietly, but with fierce devotion. They are striving every day to become better, for you, for themselves, for the life they dream of building with you. And so, they wait. Not with passivity, but with purpose. They wait for a sign. A moment when the universe opens a door. Until then, they carry the weight of their love in silence, wrapped in the memories that bind you, and the hope that one day, when the time is right, they will speak their heart without fear, and you will hear them.